Welcome back to Decoding Clarity session, and I hope you have actually written whatever I have asked to written in the previous video. If you didn't do that, then just go back, take time, write down, and then come back to this video. Because only when you complete that particular assignment, then only you can get into this. If you don't complete that and if you start doing this, then trust me, nothing is going to work. It's kind of building the blocks. Only when the basement is strong, then you can build up a floor on that, right? So just go back. If you haven't done it, do that homework and just come and enjoy this video too. Okay. So for the people who have actually done the homework and got into this video, then a big cheers from my side. And I'm very glad that you are taking step by step and climbing up to see the new you. Okay, so let's decode the clarity today. Okay, let me share my screen for you all. Yeah, so decoding our clarity is by basically self exploring ourselves, my dear girls. We love to explore new places wherever food is really delicious, right? At the same way, we need to explore ourselves also. So, how can we explore ourselves? Just look into it. We can explore ourselves by knowing our interests, by knowing our passion, by knowing our strengths, and by knowing our weaknesses. For example, let me take my case here. My interest is teaching. The only career which I wanted to take up is teaching. I love to teach. I started teaching from age of 18. Okay. So teaching is one of my major interests. And next, cooking. I love food. Like I'm telling you all regarding the food, and my mouth is already watering, guys. Yes, I love to cook and I love to eat. Okay. Then next comes my passion. So my passion is one of the thing which is very close to my heart is my passion. Okay. So that is whatever skills I have, whatever interest I have, I always wanted to convert it into my career. And that has to be something very meaningful and which gives me money, fame, and also I need to add value in others' life. So these were the only things were there in my mind when I wanted to create a career out of my passion. So I have decided to teach the life skills and the soft skills for all the girls out there to create a new, completely a new character for themselves and just leave them in this kind of society where they can easily grow in the way of their health, their wealth, their career, academics, anything. So this is one of the biggest passion of my life. And then coming to my strengths, I can talk clearly, I can explain, I can talk for a long time. uh, yeah, there are a lot of more things which are my strengths, which actually create a path for my career, right? And also there are a few weaknesses which I have. Like one of my biggest weaknesses, personally, it's cats. I get scared by seeing cats. Yeah. So maybe that is one of the reason I may not go out of my room. I mean, I do go, but I didn't wanted to uh, explore more with cats. So yeah, that's one of my weakness. Yeah, something like that. So what is your weaknesses? Just write down what are your interests, your passions, your strengths and your weaknesses, so that you can know yourself better and work towards it. Okay. And then whatever you are doing in your life, you are involving yourself, right? Only when you involve yourself 100% in whatever you're doing, then only there will be a value and the result which is meaningful. So I want you all to involve yourself in hobbies, sports, art, volunteering. This is purely keeping your academics, keeping your profession, keeping your careers aside. Involve yourself into hobbies. How many of you actually have a hobby? It can be anything: driving, cooking, or painting, or artwork, or singing, dancing, yoga, anything. Even creating memes is also a hobby nowadays, and it's not less than anything. Okay, right? So, what are your hobbies? Write it down. Then, are you into sports? At least one sport I request you all to just get into, because yeah, physical activity is something very important for our age girls, especially. So if you are interested into sports, get into sports. Or if you are interested in games, also it's fine. And my dear girls, there is a hell a lot of difference between sports and games. Sports is something which we play on the ground, okay? And games is something like indoor and outdoor. It comes, yeah, like chess and all. These are the games. Okay, sports are like a volleyball, at running, all such kind of things. Okay, and then art. We girls love art, right? Like most of the girls. So get into something like painting or drawing, or nowadays we have something called doodling, or a lot of pottery workshops are also coming up. So get into that. Let's explore your interest, involve in all such kind of things, and see what is actually getting out the best out of you, and just work upon it. And volunteering, how many of you have actually done volunteering? If you have done, just comment in the below. There will be a comment option. So comment them below, and also let me know where you have volunteered. So volunteering is basically you are giving yourself, willing to give yourself for whatever work you are doing. So when you willingly give yourself for whatever you're doing, then obviously the value which you are adding to that particular place, to that particular people for whom you're working, will be very immense. And in my paid community and paid course, you will know more about volunteering and my volunteering experiences too. Okay, so just volunteer and see how it feels. Okay, and then we have something called reflect. Reflect is one of the major point where you actually decode who you are. By birth, we girls, especially Indians, especially in Telangana and Andhra, we are brought up with lot of principles and beliefs. Irrespective of our religion, each and every religion is having few principles and beliefs, right? So what were those principles and beliefs you were brought up? And also just observe what are the principles and beliefs on which your family is working upon. For example, i'm I'm a Hindu, and my father, till today, I am almost 23 years old now, and till today I've never seen him missing his temple visit. Each and every day he is the one who's going to wake up early, finish all his morning duties, and go to temple, and then only he comes back and have water. Until and unless he comes back from temple, he doesn't even drink water. So this is the value which he is carrying with him, and almost this is the value which is actually carried by my family. This is the belief. There is a belief in my family that he is the one who's going to take care of us. So first let us go see him and then come back and look after ourselves. So on this belief, our family is working upon and growing upon. So in the same way, you also have few practices, few beliefs you will be having, right? So just reflect upon what they are and how actually they are working for your parents or your grandparents. Talk to them if you have grandparents. Just see like what were their major beliefs and how did that work for them in their professional or personal life. Okay. And then we also need to know like why values are important. If you are a person who's actually without values, then I'm sorry for this word, but you are actually equal to a mission. Yes. Because nowadays, like artificial intelligence is completely taking over all the humans. Like we might have lose hell a lot of jobs very soon because of artificial intelligence. It's actually replacing humans. Values is the only point where the machine can't replace a human. So if you are a person who's with not kind of any kind of value, then maybe you are living a mission, living as a mission. So I don't want you to be a mission because you are a human and you need to experience all the sweet emotions, all the values, and create a hell a lot of growth out of your life. Please just sit with your grandparents or parents or look into YouTubers. Like do a lot of research and see what are the values which you need to inculcate in your life. And then we have something called goal setting. So once you get clarity about your belief systems, your principles, your hobbies, interests, your strengths, weakness, everything, then it is like you have so much of you know material with you to create something new, to create a new you, right? So when you have this much material you have gathered, then obviously you need to do something with this material, right? So for that, goal setting helps you all. So for whatever material you have, start setting up goals. It can be short term goals and long term goals. So short term goals can be from 3 to 6 months, and long term goals can be 1 to 2 years. So these goals you can set for your academic purpose, for your relations, for your health, and for your hobbies also. For example, short term goals is like I want to lose at least 5 kgs weight in next 3 months. So this can be a short term goal. Okay. And your long term goal is like I want to stay healthy and get rid of, for example, PCOD. I want to regulate my periods. Like, it has to be in regular cycles. So this has to be your long-term goal. And for that, you need to actually work. Okay. So losing weight, at least 5 kgs of weight in 3 months is going to be your short-term goal. Okay. And getting rid of PCOS or PCOD and getting regular periods is your long-term goal. Okay. And this like this you can set your goals from your academics, relations, health, and hobbies, and you will actually learn how to set a goal, how to write a goal, and how to write affirmations to reach that goal in my paid community, in my paid membership also, right? So this is all about the clarity which is hidden within you. Just decode each and everything and see how much material you will be gathering and how many goals you will be writing for yourself, whether that can be short term or long term. So write down, reflect, and see how you have to be. create a new you. See you in the next video.